Alright, in this video, before we get into tuning the ukulele, I thought I'd explain something about the tuning. So, traditionally when you tune the ukulele, well, not just the ukulele, but in today's Western music, we tune to what's called A = 440 hertz. So, it wasn't always this case. A was not always tuned to 440. It was tuned to 432, I think, in Mozart's days, which was like the 1700s, roughly, I think. It was, and before that, it wasn't always tuned to that either. But historically, it even goes back to tuning in 444. So there is a story which may be controversial, but they say that well, music, first of all, certain frequencies have positive effects on our bodies and our minds. So frequency affects our lives and our bodies, and like frequency is everywhere. All of life has frequency. Frequency is basically a vibration. So if you go back into like the very basics of atoms and molecules, there's a vibration. That's how all matter is formed. So every living matter has vibration, which can be translated into frequency. So the music frequency is just a higher frequency that is audible. Okay, so frequency actually can affect our bodies and minds depending on what frequency you actually listen to. So like microwave is a very high frequency, or medical frequencies like ultrasound or infrared. Those are ultrasound, like those are frequencies actually that is used in the medical field as well. So not all frequencies are equal, and not all frequencies are beneficial as to one another. So if you tune to A440, it actually does not, and you play music, whether the ukulele or piano, whatever. If you tune to 440, you actually miss some of the good, some people call it healing frequencies that is available to us in. For example, there is a set of frequencies known as solfeggio frequencies that are supposed to be generally good for our minds and our bodies, and there's 7 here, but I'm just gonna go through 3 of them because it relates to the ukulele. There is the 396 hertz, which if you listen to that hertz sound, it brings peace, well-being, and openness to receive healing, and our defense mechanisms lowered, and unhealthy fears, guilt, and shame diminishes. Known to positively support blood, liver function, bone, brain health, and kidney function. So who doesn't want to have those benefits? We all want to have a healthy body, peaceful well-being, right? I'm just going to read another one here. 444, okay? So this is helps establish peace in the midst of chaos. It contains multiple health benefits and is the master key that precipitates the other frequencies. Okay, one more, 528 hertz. It transforms, restores broken DNA, the source of disease. Known to positively balance hormone, pelvic issues, PMS, premenopause, muscle tension, weight problems, lymphatic and circulation issues. Wow, don't we all want to benefit from that? So okay, there's more here, but I'm just gonna stop there. So basically, certain frequencies help your body and mind to function at a better state than others. So I told you how the 440 tuning currently is not incorporated into today's music scale. So whereas if we tune to 444, it actually hits some of these frequencies that I just talked about. So instead of tuning our ukulele to 440, if we tune it a little higher to 444, we're actually hitting some of these frequencies that I just talked about. For example, the 396 is actually equates to the G note. this is a 396, but only when it's tuned to 444, not 440. So the perfect thing about the ukulele is that there's only 4 strings and 3, or let me see. I just told you the G is the 396. The A, that's an A. The open string, I'm not even pressing any of the frets. That is actually a 444, okay? Okay, but we gotta tune it properly. I'm gonna get to that. And then the C, 528 is when we play the C chord, which is the most common chord. So we have, this C is a lower 1 octave version of the C, so which is related to this C. So when you have 2 notes that are octave apart, they're actually in unison, and they're in relation to one another. So that's actually a healing frequency as well. If this is all confusing, I'm just going to summarize it up for you. Basically, the ukulele contains just an open tuning, 3 notes that are healing to our bodies and our minds. That might sound kind of out there, you know, but you know, I've studied this a lot, you know, and there is benefits to, if you listen to a certain frequency, it affects you in a healthy way. And the ukulele, how pleasing is that to know that when you tune it, okay, I'm going to talk about tuning. You got to tune it to a certain way, okay, which is very easy, which I'm going to explain, that you get health benefits by just playing the ukulele, even just an open tuning position, okay? So I think that is a good key reason why subconsciously the ukulele has become so popular again, because you know, we live in a busy, you know, somewhat chaotic world, you know, and we all want to establish peace and wellness in our lives. And when you hear the ukulele, it has that pleasing, soothing sound, and there's something about it that makes, you know, your life peaceful and calming, right? There's a reason for it, because of, you know, I just explained to you the scientific reason behind the frequency and why it's making you feel peaceful and calming. So it's not psychology, but it's actually real scientific proof we're talking here, okay? So it's a great decision that you have picked up the ukulele, because it's going to bring more peace and wellness to your life. And that is our motto and vision in Lohanu Ukulele. Lohanu, our vision, I'm just going to read to you. Our vision is to create unity through love, peace, and joy. Okay? Music is a universal language that unites all people from all walks of life. As we unite together, love is formed, and through love, peace and joy is created within us. Okay? So that's our vision. It's not just playing the ukulele, because, you know, it's not about the instrument, but it's about people, and it's about being united together as humans, right? And creating peace and love and joy through our relationships. And the ukulele just happens to be that linking bond, okay? To do that, okay? And of course our okay, that's our vision. Our mission is to give everyone the opportunity to learn a musical instrument that is affordable and requires minimum practicing time. You'll be playing within days, not months or years. So again, you have made a very good decision, because other instruments like piano, and I can tell from my experience, takes years of grueling practice to learn. And whereas ukulele, we can keep it simple and we can have a good time. It's not about being a proficient technical wizard. It's just about playing a few chords, playing some nice songs, bringing that peace and joy back into our lives, and it's the perfect instrument with minimum practicing, okay? And that is the reason why the ukulele is such a perfect instrument for anyone to learn, okay? From all walks of life, from all age groups can learn, okay? Very easily, okay? And so there you have it. There is a bigger reason and motivation to play the ukulele, to enhance our lives with more peace and wellness in our lives. Okay, so now we're gonna learn the ukulele, so be motivated, because it's not just ukulele, we're creating peace, joy, and love in our lives. All right,